Hi everybody. Today you're going to be watching a video instead of me being live. So I just figured we could get through this faster because I need you to get some practice in also. Okay, so please write this down, writing a linear equation given 2 points. Okay, just pause, write it down, unpause. Okay, so first thing we're going to do before we get to writing a linear equation is we're going to review slope a little bit. Aren't you excited about that? But what we're going to do is find the slope of a line given 2 points, okay? So we have this formula here, m equals y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. And the way I've shown you do it is change in y over change in x, which means we make a table. My pen is being weird today, so. All right, 8, 6 is my first point, -2. -3 is my second point. I'm doing change in y over change in x, which just means -3 minus 6 over -2 minus 8. -3 minus 6 is -9. -2 minus 8 is -10. So you have positive 9 over 10 as your slope. So we've been doing that pretty much since the beginning of the year. I just wanted to review that with you. If you need to watch that again, then watch it again. All right. So throughout the video, if I'm going too fast, just pause it and replay it. Okay, I'm not going to make this a 50-minute video. I'm going to make it much shorter so you have time to do the questions and pause. Okay, so this guy here, you're going to copy down the slope of 2. Passes through the point 1 comma 7. All right, that's the first part of this problem. So it says a line with a slope of 2, so we know that's m equals 2, passes through the point -1, 7. So we know we're going to need a b, but they gave us an x equals -1 and a y equals 7. It says find y such that 6 comma y lies on the line. All right, so what they don't tell you here is you have to write the equation of the line first. Okay, so we start out by saying y equals mx plus b. We fill in everything we know. 7 equals 2 times -1 plus b. They never gave us a b value, old or new. 7 equals -2 plus b. Add 2 to both sides, and you get 9 equals b, also known as b equals 9. I can now write the equation of my line. So I start out with y equals mx plus b, but I'm just going to rewrite this as y equals 2x plus 9. Oh, that's not my answer though. That's just the equation of the line. Now we're going to find y. I made a mess. Hold on. Okay, there you go. Now I'm going to find y when x is 6. Okay, so this is just a matter of substitution. So y equals 2 times x, which is 6, plus 9. All right, so y equals 12 plus 9. 12 plus 9 is 21, so y equals 21. So when x is 6, y is 21. That's my answer. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is actually write the equation of a line given 2 points. The steps are here. If you want to take a screenshot of them, be my guest. I'm not going to sit here waiting for you to write them down. Just hit pause and write them if you'd like to do that. Okay, so we're going to start with number 27. We're going to work through the problem using the steps. All right, so yeah, okay, so it says write the equation of a line. Of course it does. Slope-intercept form passes through the points 1, -2 and -3, 5. Okay. All right, so it says write the equation of a line in slope-intercept form, so we know we're going to do y equals mx plus b. And we're going to have to fill in the m and the b. Okay? Okay, so when we do that, we start out with m equals b equals x equals y equals. All right, so we get through that. Guess what? They didn't give me a slope, so I have to find the slope given the 2 points. It's 1, -2 and -3, 5. So I have to do change in y over change in x equals 5 minus -2. Be careful, that's 5 minus -2, which is a double negative, makes it positive, over -3 minus 1. Okay, so this is going to be 7 over -4. So my m value is -7 over 4. I don't have a b value, but I do have 2 xy coordinates, so I can just pick one. It doesn't matter which one you pick. I'm just going to go with this one, smaller numbers. X equals 1, y equals -2. Okay, we substitute in everything we know. At this point, you should be able to hit pause, do the whole thing, and then check your answer at the end. All right, but if you need help, I'll do it with you. So y is -2 equals m, which is -7 over 4. The x is a 1 plus b. All right, so that's going to be -2 equals -7 over 4 plus b. We add 7 over 4 to both sides, which would freak me out a little. Not really. Except for that I have this handy-dandy calculator. So I just have to put in my calculator. Ooh, where is my calculator? Oh, there it is. So I'm going to put in my calculator -2. Now I can't see it. -2 plus 7 over 4. So it's negative down here, 2 plus alpha y equals, enter, and then you put in your 7 over 4. And what do I get? -1/4. All right. Hide that again. So this is -1/4 equals b. All right. Guess what? We have an m and a b now. So my line is going to be y equals -7 over 4 x minus 1 over 4. That's my final answer. That is the equation of the line that passes through the point 1, -2 and -3, 5. Okay? All right, so hit pause if you have to go back and listen again. Otherwise, I'm moving on. Next one. Not that one. That one. Yeah. I'm only doing 3 problems with you, and then you have problems to do on your own. Okay, write the slope-intercept form of an equation. I'm going to stop right there. I'm going to write y equals mx plus b, where I have to substitute in for m and b. Okay? All right, so now let's see what else it has to say. So what you really have to write down is passes through the points 522 and negative 60, which is not our slope. It's not our y-intercept, but we do have 2 xy pairs. You just pick one, all right? Whichever one you want to use. I'm just going to use this one because it's positive numbers. All right, so x is 5/22. I mean 5, and then y is 22. But my slope I don't have, so I use these 2 points to find my slope. So it's going to be an xy table. Put your 2 points in. Okay, you're going to do change in y over change in x. All right, so the change in y is 0 minus 22. All over the change in x, which is negative 6 minus 5. All right, I'm going to go downward. So 0 minus 22 is negative 22. Negative 6 minus 5 is negative 11. Negative 22 divided by negative 11 is a 2. So I have a slope of 2. M equals 2. My B value now, well, I'm going to have to find it by doing it the way we've been doing it for days now. So you're going to fill in your Y with a 22. You're going to fill in your M with a 2, your X with a 5, and your B, well, we don't have one. That's what we're finding out. So this is just substitution. Now we're going to bring down the 22 on the left side. We have 10 plus B on the right. If I subtract 10 on both sides, I get 12 equals B. Therefore, the equation of my line is y equals mx plus b, where m is a 2, b is 12. So mx plus 12, 2x plus 12. Okay? If you need to pause and go over it again, be my guest. Okay, last one that I'm doing with you, and then you have the questions on the, well, I'll talk about it later. Here we go. Write the slope-intercept form of the equation of a line. Y equals mx plus b. Okay, so we do not have our m, we do not have our b, but we're going to make space for it over here. They do give us x and y's. We do eventually want to get your m and your b filled in or substituted in. Okay. All right, so now, well, the m is the slope. We don't have that, but we're given 2 points that we can find the slope of the line with, okay? I just wrote over one. Okay, so let's do the slope over here to the right. Okay, so my table looks like this. X, Y, negative 4.